Hello everyone, this is Parag Rai once again. I'm welcoming all of you to my channel Meet and Talks with Parag in my YouTube channel. So here today we discuss normally in this channel we discuss about the various book and the learning in it. Apart from it, we discuss about the various growth oriented leadership skills, learnings, techniques, and we explore about a lot more the knowledges part which has been comprised and content inside in the form of a book by a lot of prominent and eminent personalities along with all the wise and intellectual people across the globe. So in that context, today I'm here to speak about a book in terms of its summary and review, which is authored by Mr. Robin A. Sharma, who is commonly known as Robin Sharma. And the title of the book is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. So by this title, when I got to know about the title, I was a bit curious about the title because when I read the title, a single thought that came to my mind at that time was the person became a monk after selling the Ferrari, or he sold the Ferrari, that's why he became a monk, right? So this kind of thought has come to my mind, and what ultimately made me to go through the book at least once. And after going through the book, I found a really secret knowledge. It's being stored, and it is stored in this particular book by Robin Sharma, who is trying to explain it, to spread this particular knowledge to everyone on this earth. So as you all are aware of, in this particular channel, I do summary and review a book in 3 segments. First one, we talk about in terms of technicality of the book, economic value, richness of the book, customer easiness to get the book, and the availability of the book. In the second segment, we corely focus on the summary, the learnings, what are the messages to the world in this particular book, which will cover the most of the minutes. And the last and the third segment of this particular the episode will be covered by the reviews and my learning from the book, what is my best quote and best learning from this book, and what are the reviews of others on this book and the recommendations. So let's start then. In the first segment, let's have a look on the particular book and its value. The book contains 13 chapters. The book by Robin Sharma, The Monk Who Had Sold His Ferrari, contains the 13 chapters across 198 pages in it, which is available in all the e-commerce website who does sell the books in their websites in the price range of 200 to 210. But if you get the same book in hard copy in physical stores like Crossword and Oxford and other stuff, you will get in the price of 199. But the best price deal for this book is Amazon Kindle, which I always prefer to rate, which is available only in 49 rupees in Amazon Kindle, which is a absolutely best deal to get this particular book and read it whenever you want, and you can carry the Kindle as well wherever you want. That's why the Kindle is my favorite kind of platform to read each and every book. Having said that, let's move to the second segment then. In second segment, we'll discuss the learning that exactly has been comprised of in this particular book. Now, Robin has tried to convey the 7 secret learning that has been given from a sages in India. The clan is named as the Sages of Sivana, to the central character of this particular book, which is Julian Mantley and John, right? So the learning has been passed from his sages to the Julian Mantley, and Julian Mantley has passed to the John, and across John it has spread across the world. That was the main motive of this learning. Now the fictional characters Julian Mantley and John, they were actually a successful and a very prominent lawyer in America. John has his own law firm. He has a very successful career. He was a celebrity over there in terms of judiciary and law field. He handled all the critical cases and he won maximum of them. In Julian Mantley also was getting whatever he was searching for, whatever he was wanting for in his career, in his life. Julian Mantley was owning a own mansion and along with that a Ferrari as well. So what else he would be looking for apart from this luxury in his life? Suddenly, one day when he was fighting for a case in a court, he lost his sense and fall down. He got a heart attack. When he opened his eyes after the treatment in a hospital, the doctor has given him only one option. Either you leave your lawyer career or ready for the death. So by listening it, Julian Mandela had understand the criticality of his way of life, the way he is living the life. Then he started and decided to leave his career and life and try to get something better, which has really has some logic and meaning to his life. That evening, the news come from that particular hospital that Julian Mandela has left the career as a lawyer. Later in that week, Julian Mandela has sold all the properties, his mansion, his Ferrari, and suddenly he disappeared. And on a bright sunny day, after 3 years, Julian Mandela was found in America again. Then Julian Mandela was rushing towards the John's office because he got something important to share with John and through John across the world. Then he introduced himself as John's close friend to the receptionist. And John, even though he was not aware of this unknown person, he got somehow agreed and convinced to meet him. And when John met Julian, to his utter surprise, John found by Julian's physical appearance and his mental appearance and perception and the way he was looking was completely changed. The perception, wisdom, way of talking, way of looks. To reveal the secret behind the 3 years of disappearance, Julian Mandela mentioned that he traveled to India, came in connection with a lot of sages in sages of Sivana, and learned those 7 secrets of life which will drag each and every person in the globe towards the dream and the destiny. Now, Julian started to explain the learning to John. When he traveled to India, he was searching for a person who will help Julian to learn and reveal the secret about a successful and peaceful life. In the journey, Julian traveled across the Himalayan mountain range and reached to Jammu and Kashmir, one small place in Jammu and Kashmir. He met one person, Yogi Krishnan, who initially he was kind of mentor to Julian Mandela. He was teaching initial level of learnings towards life to Julian. In this journey, Julian asked Yogi Krishnan that I want to learn more. Who would be the perfect person to make me learn about the secret behind the dream and destiny? Then Yogi Krishnan referred him there is a clan who is known as the Sages of Sivana, and who knows the skills and techniques and the secrets. They only can help you in this. By hearing this, Julian asked where I can find those sages. In reply to that, Yogi Krishnan mentioned nobody knows where the sages of Sivana resides. That's the secret to everyone. You need to find it. After months of search, finally Julian found one sages who belongs to the clan of Sivana and who has taken him and had an initial interaction and got to know that Juliana was searching for this particular wisdom. And that sages of Sivana introduced Juliana to the whole clan and taken Juliana under his stewardship or student clan to teach him the wisdom that he was looking for. Suddenly, to the utter surprise, Juliana came to know that sages who had taken him under his stewardship was none other than the Yogi Krishnan, and later the actual name he came to know that Yogi Raman. The Yogi Raman's interaction with Juliana was a storytelling way where Raman has explained a very imaginary scenic scene, we can say a directive scene in front of Juliana Mandela. Now the story is like this. Yogi Raman mentioned, just imagine you are sitting in a very greenery and beautiful garden. The one part of the garden was being decorated with a very fragrance filled various flowers. Far away from you, there was a big red color tower house. Suddenly, one sumo wrestler has come out from that tower house with a pink thread which was accommodating his modesty in some extent. Suddenly, the sumo wrestler found one golden wristwatch lying on the ground and he tried to touch that wristwatch. As a result, the sumo wrestler fainted for a while. When he woke up to his sense, he found a diamond path to his left side. Now, giving a pause and revealing the secret, Ramanna mentioned that wrestler has taken that diamond path. Now, here in this particular directive scene, you found 7 components. The first one, the green garden. Second, the flowers, the tower house, the sumo wrestler, the pink thread, the golden watch, and the diamond pathways. Now, each component has been explained in terms of one chapter with a beautiful learning. The green garden represents the mind. Mind is everything. It contains the in and out of one's success journey. How to control the mind? The solution the sages and the author has given us: meditation. Try to practice your meditation 5 minutes, 10 minutes every day, and try to raise it to 15 to 20 minutes afterwards. Second, the lighthouse represents the goal and purpose. If you are a goal-oriented person, the techniques and tools and learning is try to work towards it each and every day, continuous effort with a continuous effort. Third learning, the sumo wrestler is representing a kaizen. That means a continuous improvemental action on your skill set. You need to change your skill set as per the times and era or ages demand. That is the only mantra and the techniques to handle your success towards your goal. Fourth one, the pink thread, which is mentioned, that represents the willpower. You can achieve anything if you will make your will strong. How to get that? Try to live your dream each and every moment of your life. Try to write down whatever you are having a goal, what you want to achieve when. You will get it one day. Next one, the gold stopwatch, which represents the time. Time and tides were for none. The time is a very crucial factor in each and everyone's life, which can be in a hold. We can't control time, but we can hold, we can utilize time in a better way. Try not to waste time in unnecessary stuff. Try to use times in an effective way. That's where you will be achieving the 5th secret of success. 6th one, the yellow roses, which represent selfless help. Karma always come back. Remember that. If you do something wrong to somebody, it will come back to you. So always try to help everyone that you met. You are finding them, they are in need of help without any condition. The last one, the path of diamond, which is nothing but the path of enlightenment. And choose always a group of people having the similar thought, which will enlighten you with good and useful knowledge. So these are the 7th learning. Now, if we'll find this learning and how it impacted me in terms of influenced me, I have found 4 chapters. You will say the 5 chapters. The chapters 9, which is talking about the ancient art of leadership, right? Which is nothing but how you are perceiving the thing in a way. The 10th one, the power of discipline. The 10th chapter in this title, the author has mentioned the rule of 20, the ancient rule of 20 in this chapter, which is a very innovative way of 20, and it is very relevant to each and everyone's life, the secret to success. The 11th chapter, your most precious commodity, and that is time, that I have explained. 12th one, my favorite one, the ultimate purpose of life, your goal. The timeless secret of lifelong happiness, and which is nothing but everyone just leave the moment and everyone to work for their existence. These 5 chapters are my favorite chapters. You will find the quote. I have 2 favorite quotes I found in this book I like the most. Those are, it's better to be a lion for a day than a sheep all your life. The best antidote for the fear is knowledge. So these 2 quotes had influenced me a lot when we relate to this book. Let's move to what others feel about the book. Let's open my Kindle then. The author Robin Sharma has never forget to connect with their readers in a continuous basis, irrespective of any platform. So one of the review is saying like this, which has been given by one of the customer in Amazon in the year 2017, and the review is like this: I would recommend it to everyone, but the ESP to someone, especially to someone struggling with something, it really is inspiring and helpful. It is the common review has been given by in different language by different people. And from my perspective, if you are struggling with anything in your life, give a single read to this book. I hope this summary that I have presented to you was a maximum helpful to you without going through spending time to read the complete book. You get the 7 crucial learnings and how to approach the success and live your dream afterwards. Having said that, I believe my book reviews and each and every book is being useful to all of you in a different way. Having this positive thought, I would recommend you to stay tuned with my channel to get timely learning out of it. Stay tuned. Stay safe. Stay home. Bye-bye.